Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the weekly Pick a Card forecast. My name is Toni, and this is the Pick a Card forecast for the week of February 7th through the 13th, 2021. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hi, hello. Welcome back to my returning subscribers. And hello, if you are brand new here and you just found me. I'm so glad that you joined me. So as I said, this is the Pick a Card. I have already shuffled and sorted into 3 piles, some tarot and oracle cards. You will look each pile. They've each got a heart on it because this is Sweethearts Week. I hope you kind of see the theme we're working with here. But we'll look at each pile and each heart on it. You'll use your intuition, tap into your own intuition, and this is a really good time for you to practice your intuition skills, like really which pile is pulling you forward into it. Okay, so really concentrate. If you need to, pause when I hold up each stone and really look at it, and just take a couple deep breaths. Okay, so this week we are going to look at the Modern Witch Tarot, the Moonology Oracle cards, the Healing with the Angels Oracle cards, and the Lightseers Tarot. If you like any cards, they will be linked down below. All right, so let's look at our piles for this week. All right, so up first, we have, hang on, let's see if I do it like this. If it'll show up better. There we go. The Citrine Heart. Citrine Heart, pile 1. Pile 2 is a Rose Quartz Heart. Hang on. How to do the beauty book. There we go. A Rose Quartz Heart. Okay, so pile 1 Citrine, pile 2 Rose Quartz. And I love this one. This one's kind of special for me. Not to influence you, I'm just telling you this one's special for me. This is a black wax heart, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it's got a little smiley face, and that just happened to land that way. You see the eye and the little smile on the bottom? Some wax had poured onto the ground one time, and it landed like this. It was actually during a spell work about 2 or 3 years ago. It's about 2 years ago. I was doing some spell work and a black candle spilled onto the floor, and this is the way it landed. And I just kind of thought that was a good omen, so I kept it. I've kept it for a few years now. All right, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Drop down below to the links in the comments in the description, and let's see what your message for this week is. Oh, well, hello. Welcome back, pile 1. Okay, sorry. I had to go get a sip of tea. I had a coughing fit in between the piles there, and so it was dramatic. Anyway, if you chose this, how do the beauty bloggers do it? I guess that's right. Is that right? Okay, there we go. This beautiful citrine heart. Let's see what your messages for this week are. You got an insane, look at the number of cards you got. It's wild. Like that literally, this whole pile jumped out like that. All right, up first. Emotions are running high. The supermoon. Look at the bigger picture. We're going to go over all this. I'm just going to go ahead and lay them out first, okay? Then you have the Queen of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, the 2 of Wands. Interesting, okay. Taking a little rest to kind of check back in with yourself to see where you are. All right, 6 of Pentacles, making some plans to maybe have some successes for yourself. 2 of Swords. My gosh, you have so many cards here. King of Wands. Let me see. Can you still see? Let's see how far over can I scoot that. Here we go. Ace of Wands and 8 of Swords. Let's scoot these up. Wow. This is a lot of cards. Okay. My goodness. All right. Then you've got, oh gosh, 4 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Knight of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and you end with Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Then we have Divine Timing and Nature. Okay, so let me just scoot everything down because I literally never had a reading this big. This is humongous. Humongous, I tell you, pile 1. Humongous. All right. Make sure y'all can see all of that. You can kind of sort of see it. Let me scoot you back a little bit and see if you can see a little bit better. Here we go. Now you can see many messages starting here. Okay, so here's the deal. Starting out this week, it feels like your emotions are running high. This could be a particularly, we are coming out of Aquarius season at the end of this week, moving into Pisces season. Pisces likes to feel a lot of things, talking about the moon here. So you could be feeling your emotions. Plus, we are still at the tail end. Well, actually, let's see. We've got until, what, the 20th from Mercury to come out of retrograde. So we still got a whole nother full week. So emotions are running high. So what they're telling you is to look at the big picture and keep your emotions in check. Don't, just kind of go at the beginning of the week, kind of just go running off willy-nilly. Before you get too deep into what you're feeling, into, how you're feeling about some way, you might want to double check your sources and really fact check, double check, and make sure that what you're feeling is correct, okay? You do have some big pictures, big emotions. Look at the big pictures, what I'm saying. Big emotions. Now, this is really interesting, though. The other interesting thing I hear about that is look at the big picture. I feel like you're really working on some plans here, okay? You've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is the beginning of the week. The Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Looking at the big picture. It's like you're stepping back and you're reevaluating your priorities. You're taking a moment this week to really make sure you're headed in the direction that you want to go, that you're still it's like, it's kind of like when you're working on a project and you need to stop halfway to make sure you're still, following the course and that you're still getting to where you need to be going. And that's kind of where you're at. It's like you're just kind of stopping and checking in with yourself this week because you've been doing a lot of work. All right. There's been a lot of groundwork being laid for you. Actually, let me move these over here so I don't get myself confused because I'm afraid I'm going to. Let's do this like this. Yes, you can see that. Perfect. Okay, there we go. I like that a lot better. Okay. So, yeah, it feels like you've got some big feelings going on this week, but what I love about these big feelings is that you're going to be taking the time to really reevaluate, make sure you're still on the course for where you're going to go. And it's like looking at the big picture, looking to see that you're still on the path, and really checking in to make sure that your dream is, or I don't want to say dream, but the goal that you're chasing, that you're still in alignment with it, okay? That you're not accidentally, holding yourself back, that you haven't veered off course, all right? So this is definitely a week, it says emotions are running high, but what I feel like it's like the emotion of, I don't feel like it's the emotion of necessarily like anger or upset. It could be. I'm not saying it can't be. You do have wands popping up here quite a bit. Wand. Got a lot of wand energy here. But do you have any cups? Oh, you got this one cup. Is that it? Huh. Well, okay. I mean, it could be some big emotions popping up. But I feel like when it says emotions are running high, what it means is that you're really in the zone. Okay, pile one. I feel like you're in the zone. You're really going back and double checking and dotting your I's and crossing your T's and making sure that you are still on the path, that you haven't gotten veered off path. Because here we go, King of Wands. See how I've got this Ace of Wands on the either side. You got the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands on either side of this Eight of Swords. Normally, Eight of Swords is like self-entrapment, self-victimization. And that's kind of what you're trying to avoid. It's like, I'm not trying to be this person. I'm trying to be this person, the King of Wands, He's that one who, funny enough, looks at the big picture. That's why this is Sagittarius, the King of Wands, right? He looks at the big picture. And that's kind of the overarching thing this week. It's like, keep your emotions in check, okay? Queen of Pentacles, be grounded. Keep your emotions in check. But really go backwards and review, okay? Look at the bigger picture. And I am definitely hearing all of a sudden, check your bank account, check your credit cards, check your credit report, pile one. Make sure everything financially is in line. If you haven't got life insurance, make sure you do that. If you haven't already written a will, make sure you do that. I'm definitely hearing something about finances coming up. Look, you got the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles here. So the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, you've got a lot of Pentacles. So definitely check your finances and make sure that everything's okay, that you're not going to leave yourself stranded because, you just overlooked something, all right? Make sure you are really staying the course for your plans here, okay? Now, coming down here to the next line, with Four Cups, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. So Four of Cups is about pushing something away, and this is the Three of Wands. So this is moving plans into the future. So again, this is what we're trying to say. Actually, hold on. Do they all clarify? Oh my gosh. I didn't do this on purpose, but look, they all clarify each other. So how perfect does that work? Because that's exactly what I was just saying. The Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, she is telling you to really check yourself before you wreck yourself, fool, okay? She's telling you to check your emotions at the door, stay grounded, and don't push away. Okay, Four of Cups is like kind of being resistant, kind of being stubborn and pushing something away. And I feel like what you're pushing away could be... let me just throw that on the floor. Hang on, let me pause. Okay, so I feel like what you could be inadvertently causing some resistance to is your future plans that you're making. And so that's what they're telling you, is to really keep your emotions in check and be grounded this week and really take the time to review your plans going forward, okay? Don't let your emotions, and really, I feel like that's kind of the thing here. Emotions are running high, and this is the only cups on the table and sitting under this card. So what they're trying to tell you is don't let your emotions ruin your future. This is not the week to get emotional. This is the week to be level-headed and make sure you got all your ducks in a row, okay? Like I said, take the time to make your plans. It's funny, you have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands right here, okay? So this is like going from making plans to actually putting the plans in action, okay? So you go from making plans to sitting over the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. This is, something new, a new opportunity, a new venture coming about. And so it's like, hey, take the time, make sure everything you've been working on, you're not getting yourself off course, because when you aren't creating any resistance to your plans, okay? When you aren't creating any resistance and you're looking at the big picture and staying on course and not getting yourself off course, because you're not creating resistance, look what you're giving yourself a chance to. Look, this is sitting right under Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. This is something new, a new opportunity, okay? And this is making plans. So making plans for a new opportunity, a new venture, something new, something possibly prosperous. So make sure this is time. Don't check yourself before you wreck yourself, fool, right? Exactly. I've said that twice, but I mean it. Like, really check your emotions at the door. Really stay grounded and review your plans, because something new is wanting to come in and it wants you to work with it, okay? These plans that you've been making that are long-term, that you've been doing the hard work, look, King of freaking Wands twice. How did I not even see this? Leo and Sagittarius energy here, strongly looking at the big picture. Again, keep your eyes on the prize. That's what he's trying to tell you. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't let your emotions get ahead of you. Don't let your emotions entrap you, okay? That's not what it's about this week. It's really about, if you need to step outside of yourself, do that. But keep your eyes on the prize, all right, pile one? Because, again, there's something new that's trying to come in. And, I mean, look, this Ace of Wands being clarified by this Nine of Pentacles. What? Nine of Pentacles is like the fruits of your labor. It's like, you've done all the hard work. It's like, you're going from the Six of Pentacles, finally taking care of your needs and your wants, to actually seeing the fruits of your labor come. So, I mean, you go from having this new idea, something new coming in. It could even be the thing that you've been working on. To actually, you remember what at the beginning when I said, this is the dream that you've been working on and we don't want to get off course? Well, this is the dream coming true, okay? So the whole point this week is to not self-sabotage, to not let your emotions self-sabotage you, okay, pile one? Nine of Pentacles. Excuse me, that I've got some incense burning and it is giving me a tickle in my throat. Nine of Pentacles, this is hard work, okay? So when you show up and you look at the big picture and keep yourself focused and you don't let your emotions get ahead of you and you just keep staying on course, hard work, stay focused, keep yourself out of trouble, keeping the big picture in mind. Two of Swords. Now, this is interesting here in this position because this is at the end of the week, okay? So at the end of the week, The Two of Swords is like you're blocking something. It's like you don't want to see something. It's indecision. It's stalemate. It can be even making difficult choices. Let's clarify the Two of Swords real fast. Okay, what I feel like that's coming from, though, is you've got a lot of hard work. You've done a lot of hard work, and you've really been looking at the big picture, but there's still something you're not seeing. The thing is the King of Wands is looking at the big picture. There's something you're not seeing, okay? So that's what they're telling you. What are you not seeing? Let's find out. What are you not seeing? Wow. That just came flying out. Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands. Hang on, let me move this out of the way so we can bring it up here and see it. All right, what are you not seeing? So look at the big picture. What are you not seeing? Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands, the Devil, Eight of Cups, the Chariot. Okay, so you need to walk away. You need to let go of something that is holding you back. It's not just even something that's holding you back. Okay, look. What you need to let go of. There's some communication that you need to have with somebody, okay? There's some communication that you've been, I feel like, no, I'm reading that backwards. I see that now. Okay. Yeah. What you need to let go of, you need to walk away from communication with someone that is very toxic. There is, you're having a lot of communications right now with somebody that is extremely toxic, and I mean, it is just like put a knife in, put a fork in it, it's done. Let it go. Walk away from it. It's not necessary. You need to let that go. Look at the bigger picture, because it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to move on. So again, look at the bigger picture. The thing that you're not seeing is you must be having some kind of toxic communication with somebody. I don't know. Are you fighting with somebody a lot? Are you struggling with somebody? I'm not sure. Whatever this toxic relationship is, it's time to move on. All right. It's time to let go of that relationship and move on. It is time to move on. It is divine timing, nature. It's time to get back to yourself. Okay. Again, it's time to get back to your plan. It's time. Look at his wand, how it's a tree growing, nature. Exactly. Look how these pictures almost look exactly alike. It's time to get back to your plan. Don't let your emotions get you off course. It's time to, the thing I think that's pulling you off course, the things that causing these emotions to run high and maybe causing you to check yourself, to wreck yourself, as I say, the thing that you don't want to look at, that you probably need to let go of, some kind of relationship you have that is just, it's not healthy. It's very unhealthy communication, and it's exhausting you. It's time to let go and just to take a different path. All right. Okay, pile one. This was a long one. It's maybe the longest pick a card I ever did. So if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, or hit the notification bell to join the notification gang. I post new content pretty much Monday through Friday, so I hope I get to see you again. We post pick a cards, twin flames, and I post a zodiac reading for everybody once a week. So come on back and see me again. And until I see you again, I hope you know how much I love you. Bye, pile one. Well, hi, hello, welcome back, pile two. So, if you chose this rose quartz heart, which I have had forever and ever and ever, it has traveled, it literally traveled overseas and lived overseas with me. I love this particular little stone. In fact, while I'm holding it right now, I can feel it tingling right here in my hand. Let us see what messages are for you this week. All right. Oh, gosh, yeah, that's right. You did get one giant pile. Look at this. This all fell out like that. I was like, all right, we are reading a bunch of cards this week. Pile two, to begin with, don't let your past hold you back. The South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. All right, we'll go over all the cards after I lay them out, okay? First, the Two of Cups. That's, being in union. Eight of Cups, walking away from something. Walking away maybe from a relationship. You're at a crossroads, Judgment. Queen of Wands. It looks like somebody maybe is being a little bit my way or the highway, a little bit kind of over dramatic, maybe even. Page of Swords, and perhaps a little bit immature in their thinking. That's okay though. We're gonna turn this around. You'll still see all these, yeah. And lastly, Knight of Swords. So we go from the page to the Knight. So there is some growth coming. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got. Clarifying that. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, are you kidding me? That's awesome. I did not do that on purpose. Page of Pentacles, clarifying. The Hermit, 3 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups, I like that. 9 of Swords, this makes sense. 9 of Cups, yes it does. And I love that, King of Swords. That's awesome, actually. And then Retreat, Okay, so don't let your past hold you back. It looks like... Okay. Hang on, I'm just kind of reading some energy, trying to decide if this is about you or somebody else. So retreat, you see it says don't let your past hold you back, and then retreat. Retreat is being, is pulling back, it's holding back, right? So it's like you're being told, don't let your past hold you back, but at the same time, pull back. That's kind of interesting, that energy here. So let me just kind of look at this just one more second. I'm just kind of thinking about something before I proceed. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. So we start out here with the 2 of Cups, okay? The 2 of Cups is, union, lovers, companionship. And then this is being clarified with the Page of Pentacles. This is ambition and desire. So it feels like, okay, like if I'm reading this overall, it feels like somebody is walking away from a lover because y'all have reached a crossroad. It feels like somebody has been very overdramatic, has been very immature in their thinking in the past, okay? I feel like this could be your past even. And if this is you, if your lover walked away from you because they finally had just kind of hit a point where they were like kind of done. They were kind of fed up. They felt like maybe you're being a little over dramatic, a little bit childish in your or naive or immature in your thinking. And now you've hit a point where you're ready to move on and move past that. And here's the good news. It feels like you did the work, pile 2. It really does. So what I think you're worried about is that you're worried that people are not going to be able to see you as the person you've become. They still see the past you, okay? And you're afraid that that's going to hold you back in their eyes, that they're not going to let you move forward. With this 2 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, this is a very ambitious energy. And so it's like, you tried your hardest in this relationship, at least you thought you did, but it wasn't enough, okay? The problem with that is that the relationship, whatever this relationship is that it was the best that you could do at the time, okay? It's not that you didn't try your best. It's the best that you could do at the time. But now that you know better, you could do better, okay? So you were immature at the time. And so this relationship probably ended, or at least had some kind of fraction. Somebody had to walk away from this relationship because you see there's the Hermit. You walk away and then there's the Hermit. It's like, now we're kind of in this alone phase, right? You have to just kind of like leave this person behind because you said this crossroad, 3 of Pentacles, all right? This is, teamwork, collaboration, building something together. Well, it's like, you and this person, or this person actually was looking at you and they were sitting this crossroad going, I don't know if I can go forward with this person. I don't know if we are strong enough to build a life together. And so they walked away. All right. The main reason they walked away is so this is interesting. Normally, the Queen of Wands is normally like very courageous and determined and joyful. I'm sitting over the 10 of Cups. That's how I feel that energy. With the 10 of Cups clarifying that, 10 of Cups is what we call the twin flame card. It's your true love. It's, dreams come true, happy family, happy home. And so it's like, this person was sitting at this crossroad looking at this relationship with you, or maybe you are sitting at this relationship looking at this crossroad with this other person. And what you wanted was this. That's what you wanted. You wanted to feel like her. You wanted to feel happy and joyful and like your life was satisfied. But instead, you're sitting at this crossroad wondering, are y'all going to be able to even be in alignment, because something isn't working out here, okay? What I feel like is not working out is that when you see these 2 together, it's like somebody's being very over dramatic because they're very childish. You know, their way of thinking is very young and very childish, and that's what caused this judgment, okay? And unfortunately, Page of Swords is sitting right over the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is, you know, just kind of sleepless nights is what we call it a lot of times in the tarot community. It's like, you know, just being sad and full of anxiety. It can be having gone through trauma. But here's the good news, okay? If you walked away from this person, or if this person walked away from you, whichever direction this goes, because I definitely get this energy right here. If somebody had to walk away from somebody, not because they didn't love them. The person did not walk away from you, or you didn't walk away from this person because you didn't love them or they didn't love you. It's because there was just too much drama and too much immaturity, and this relationship needed some time and some space to heal. This relationship needed some time and some space to let it heal, okay? But time and space it has had, okay? And now we get to test the waters. We're not going to find out. We're not going to let the past hold us back. We're going to come knocking on the door, because look here, Sun being clarified by Nine of Cups. I freaking love this combination. This is emotional satisfaction. This is like, yeah, look at me. Look what I did. I have been successful. I have graduated. I have leveled up. I have gone from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords. So now this is really interesting though. So you did level up, or they did, whoever it is in this situation that, you know, the person walked away from, leveled up. They're feeling very self-confident. What's interesting though is you have this Knight of Swords sitting over the King of Swords. Okay. Two things. To begin with, the Knight of Swords comes rushing in. So I feel like the communication between these two people is going to be very sudden. I feel like it's going to come out of the blue. Like you're not going to even see it coming. And you're going to be happy about it though. It's going to make you feel happy. It's going to make you feel very self-satisfied. Okay. So don't be resistant. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Because like I said, one of you has leveled up from Page of Swords to Knight of Swords. But the thing is the Knight of Swords is being clarified by the King of Swords. The King of Swords is that very head over heart, very disciplined, very concise, mature. Okay, he's very, very mature. So while this is definitely showing a maturity. Okay, this is showing a maturity. And even if it comes in fast, there's something very stable about this coming back. Okay, so, and the other thought I have is not only is it kind of interesting that you go from the Page to the Knight, and that Knight is being clarified by the King. So he's letting you know, yes, it may be a little fast and still not as mature as you would like it to be. It is stable, and it has, the most important thing here, room for improvement and growth, and it will. Okay, it's not just that it has room for improvement and growth, it will improve, because look, you go from that Knight to that King. Okay, so I really and truly do believe that it was a necessary a split. It was a necessary break, and I know it hurt because you really love this person really loved you, but it appears that you finally, or they have, grown up, and it's time for you. I think it's safe to test the waters. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, pile two. I hope this was super, super, super helpful. If it was, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell to join the notification gang. I post new content pretty much Monday through Friday. We have the weekly pick a card on Monday. On Tuesday, we have the twin flame tarot. And then Wednesday, Thursday, wait. I said that wrong. I post this on Sunday. I post this on Sunday. The twin flame is on Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I post the individual zodiac signs. So please come back, and I hope I get to see you again. But either way, if I do or if I don't, know just how much I love you, pile two. Bye. Well, hi, welcome back, pile three. So yeah, I had to think about this. This was in 2019. I was living in Saipan, which is an American Commonwealth island in the Philippine Sea, okay? And I was doing a spell. It was one of the very first candle spells I ever did. And this hit the ground, and then I saw it shaped like a heart, and then I saw this smiling face. And I've literally carried this around the world with me ever since. So let's see what your messages are for this week. Look at this. This may be the longest pick a card reading I've ever done. This week is wild. These are the wildest, longest readings I've ever seen. So let's just jump into it. Full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Oh, you have 3 cards. That's right. Told you you had a lot. Luck is on your side, though. The new moon in Sagittarius, and show the world the real you, the full moon in Aquarius. So, balance, spirituality, and practicality, because luck is on your side. So don't be afraid to show the world the real you. So I feel like for some of you, this could be that you're going to be opening up more to people and letting them in on maybe some of your spiritual practices, or being more authentic in your spiritual practices. All right, let's start. Let me see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my God. So listen, this is insane. I don't count the cards as I shuffle them. Just whatever falls out, falls out. In all 3 readings, we had the exact same number of cards. That's destiny, I tell you. All right, up first. Whew, starting out this week with the Devil, but then we followed it up with the Ace of Cups. So, I mean, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. 6 of Wands. Nice, nice. The Hermit. Got some victory, even if you're going to be diving into yourself to look for it. 3 of Pentacles. I mean, that's pretty conflicting. Okay. The High Priestess. The 6 of Cups. Can you still see? Let's scooch everybody down just a scoochy scooch. Oh, wow. Ace of Swords. 2 aces on one line. Dang. Wow. 10 of Swords. Okay. Whew. That's a heck of a reading. All right. Then clarifying all these. We have, okay, you can still see all that. Right, right. Okay. The High Priestess. Let's see. Can you see that? Yep, you sure can. Okay. The 7 of Pentacles. The 5 of Swords. The 5 of Wands. Ooh, struggling. Got some struggle bus going on here. The 6 of Cups. The 8 of Pentacles. The Magician. Oh, no, it didn't perfectly fit. And the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We're going to have to clarify that 10 of Swords. However, self-acceptance and children. Okay, so 100%, this is about you being comfortable with who you are, and not just being comfortable, but being not afraid to step out into public and to show yourself and to be comfortable with what comes from that. You know, whatever messages you receive from friends or family or the public. You know, okay, for instance, this could be, you know, if you're a witch and you've been, you know, keeping yourself in the broom closet, maybe you come out publicly. Or if you're gay, maybe you come out. If you're transgender, maybe you come out. Something like that, okay? But there's something about balancing spirituality and practicality. Show the world the real you, self-acceptance. Luck is on your side, so that they want you to do it this week. Luck is on your side. So this is the week. If you're going to come out of the closet for anything, in any way, shape, or form, this is the week, okay? Self-acceptance and children. I like this children coming up because I feel like what this is something that you've known to be true about yourself and you've held in to yourself since you were a child. And it's something that you have just really been holding back since childhood, has been bubbling up, you've been wanting to speak your truth. And that's what this 10 of Swords is. I don't even need to clarify that. I can tell you. What it is there's something you've been holding back, a secret maybe even within yourself. This is like a really big one. It could be, you know, that you're, you know, about your sexuality or your gender or anything like that. It could be something really big. There's something about your true authentic self that you're tired of hiding and you're kind of just over it. You're sick of, that's the overall energy. I like that actually works out like it did, is sitting by itself. The overall energy is you're tired of keeping this to yourself and you're ready to let it out, okay? The Devil, the High Priestess, starting us out here at the top. There's something in your intuition. There's something, like I said, inside of you that you've been holding back, that you've been keeping chained within you, okay? There's something about some truth about yourself that you have been keeping under wraps, okay? But you're ready. It feels like you are ready to actually, you know what I like about Ace of Cups? These are new feelings, okay? This is, it's not just new love. It's about like having new feelings. So it's like you're finally ready. Like it's like you're feeling some kind of way, and you're ready to, Seven Pentacles here. You're ready to actually persevere. You're ready to step forward and honor your true self. You're ready to step forward and show this new version of yourself, right? You're ready to let your truth overflow, right? You're ready to stand in your own truth. So this is really interesting. Six of Wands sitting right over Five of Swords. So it feels like for a very long time. Okay, Five of Swords is like you win, but at what cost? And this is actually Six of Wands is winning, okay? So you have been going through life. You've been going, what's interesting about this card is this is public recognition, okay? So you've been going through life seen as one way, like everybody sees you and knows you, when the truth is there's something you've been keeping back. They see you as a successful version of yourself, the successful version of yourself. Yeah, you're winning, but at what cost? What are you losing to win? And it feels like you're losing some part of yourself. Something within yourself is really struggling. Some truth within yourself is really struggling, and it wants to come out, okay? Look at this. Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups. This is about being in your alignment. So the Three of Pentacles is teamwork, okay, collaboration, and then how cute is that Six of Cups? Ugh, with the little puppies. I love this deck. Freaking love this deck. Six of Cups. I mean, this is healing family. This is healing from childhood wounds. This is healing childhood trauma. This is healing something from your childhood. And that's what this is. This is like, hey, I want to be naked. I want to be bare. I want to lay out this thing that I want to heal this thing that I've known since, like, literally, look, like, see how he grows up from a child and a puppy to a full-grown man and an adult dog. It's like you've been holding back this this part of you that you're ready to lay bare. You've known this since you were a child, and now you're ready to like actually step forward and heal this part of yourself that you've been holding back, okay? Again, the High Priestess showing up again. This is your intuition, and then Eight of Pentacles. This is like you are finally having a higher standard for yourself. You have finally decided that it's time to trust your intuition, okay, and to show up for it, okay? I love this. I've never actually looked at this card. I've only had this deck for a few weeks, and I haven't pulled this card yet. I love that. I love that it's got the moons all over it, with the High Priestess right there. You know, she's the queen of the moon there, or the priestess of the moon. Wait, do they both have laptops? Oh no, that would have been cool if they did though. But this is you actually deciding, you know what? It's time for me to listen to my own inner knowing that I've known about myself since I was a child. It's time for me to trust the truth of who I am and just lay it all out there. Lay my truth out there bare for the world to see. And just, I mean, honey, luck is on your side. So don't worry about it, okay? Luck is on your side. Moving forward, look, Six of Cups again. Six of Cups twice. Again, when you trust yourself, there's healing and manifestation, okay? Magician. There is healing coming, and that healing is going to be coming through the things that you're going to be manifesting. You're not going to just be manifesting healing. The healing is going to cause you to manifest things that you can't even imagine. There's going to be a whole new life heading your way. I mean, look at that. Ace of Swords, breakthrough. Clarity is coming, okay? When you decide to finally heal this part of your childhood, when you decide to finally accept this part of your childhood, and when you decide to finally let it out, to be open and to stop hiding it and stop holding it back, you're going to feel a lot more balanced. You're going to feel like you can finally breathe, like there has been a weight lifted off of your shoulders, like you have just cut off just like 10 pounds right off your body, and you just feel lighter instantaneously. You're going to feel happier. You're going to feel, look, what do we begin with and what do we end with? Balance your spirituality and practicality. Balance your spirituality and your practicality. Be true to yourself. show the world the real you, because luck is on your side. So whatever it is you know to be true about yourself that you've been holding back since childhood, this is the week. This is the week to let go of that secret, to open the door, and to come out of that closet. Okay, pile 3. Wow! By the way, I just want to tell you something. This black wax was from a spell with Hecate. I don't know if you've ever heard of her, but she's the basically the god, the queen of the witches. She's a goddess, and Hecate or Hekate. You may have heard of her if you ever watched the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and the last season they were the coven of Hecate. So, but I have been studying her for about 3 years now, and this was my first spell I ever did to Hecate, and that was one of the first times that I really came out of the broom closet. Like, everybody knew I was a witch. It wasn't a secret. I've been practicing paganism and versions of paganism now for about 20 years. So this was not a secret, but that was the very beginning of me actively every day practicing witchcraft and practicing my craft and really honing it and using it to heal myself. And that kind of feels like what this could be for you. Like you could be finally ready to tap into that part of yourself. Like, you're ready to let go of the past you and step into it. And so I love that Hecate was the goddess on the table with you for this story. So thank you so much for letting me be the one who shares this message with you. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell if you'd like to get notification when I post new content. If you'd like to get personal reading with me, I forgot to mention this in the other 2 readings or in the intro, because I need to write this down so I don't forget. But if you'd like a personal reading with me, they are now currently till the end of the month 50% off. So do not miss your chance. If you want a personal reading with me, now is your chance. Link to my Etsy shop below. Okay, so I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful week. Pile 3, and I will see you again soon. And I love you so much.